Hello everybody, my name is Sebastian Deishi, and today I'll talk about data science, the basic of data science. I will talk about what is data science, the main roles and activities that you will have as a data scientist, and how you can face the different challenge that you will have in a data science project. First of all, what is data science? Well, data science is a group of activities where the main goal is to collect information, useful information, from data that the company or business already have. In order to apply a successful data science project, you must follow 7 different steps or phases, beginning first with a business understanding. Here you will get to know how your business is working, which processes are involved in the problem that you are currently studying, and what is the goal of the company, so you can focus on the insights that you should discover in order to give value to your company and to your project of data science. The second phase is data mining, where you will collect information from wherever it's possible. But it is not like guessing where you can get it from. As you already understand your business, you know where you can collect information related to the problem that you must solve. After you get all this information, you will have to clean the data in data cleaning. Most of the time, the data that you collect is not, you cannot work with it. It's not useful as it has no order, it is not standardized, or it can be a lot of problems when you collect information that has been recorded for by humans. But after you already, it will always depend on what kind of project you are working in, the kind of cleaning that you will do to your data. And after you have your data clean, you will start to explore your data, start to look for relations, start to look for some kind of hints of how your data is working. You will start to get to know how the data is working, what is the nature of your data, how you can start to work with it. Is it the historical data? What kind of data you have? And after you have this exploration done, you will start to get the idea to how to work with it. In the feature engineer, you will now start to create your relations between your variables that you already have. This will be easier as you already had done a data exploration. And after you have these relations created, you will start to select those variables that you will take into consideration as they are the most significant for the problem that you are trying to solve right now. You will start to apply certain statistical tests. It will depend on the result that you are trying to get in order to get the data already structured so you can use it in the next phase. Now in the predictive model, you will create a model that will show how the data that you're studying behaves, how in consequence the business behaves, and the surroundings of the business also behaves. With this you will reach the final goal to understand how the problem is working, how to solve it, where to put your attention to solve it. And the final part of the data science project is to communicate these results, these findings. Most of the time, the people, the clients, have no experience in data science, have no experience with the terms and techniques that you will use. So it is important to simplify the solution in a visualization, in a dashboard most of the times, so you can clearly communicate your ideas and be in the same page as your client. and he understands the value that you're adding to the process or the business. Now let's talk about the important thing in the data science project, which will be the two main objectives that you will must always have in mind when you are working in data science. First of all, the insights. You have to be sure that your insights create a value to the business or to the process you are working with. So this value can translating more optimized resources, saving of time, minimize cost. If you do not find an insight that is valuable to your client, there is no point in working in data science. That's why you have to understand the business and understand the needs and the goals that your client wants to achieve. And the second objective is to communicate your findings to your client in a way that is simple and clear. You have to find a way to give the same ideas that you have to your client so that the value is correctly implemented into the process or the business, what you're the problem that you're trying to solve. Now let's talk about some areas where you as a data scientist should have already worked with. To be familiarized with these areas means that you can perform data science, a correct data science. First of all, you will have to already know what is a database, how to use it, as it will be the main source of information that you will be working with. Web scraping, it is a method to collect information from the web, and it's especially useful for those companies that have an interaction with their clients in the internet. Data analytics, where you perform statistical methods to get the results that you're trying to get the right results and to visualize these results. The machine learning, where you will create the models that will explain the behavior of your problem, your data, and your business. And finally, the reporting, where you will communicate these results and these ideas into your client. As shown before, the data cleaning is a phase of any data science project, but you have to keep in mind that this will be one of the most essential phases of these projects, as you have to work with data that is properly clean, that has an order, a standard that is correctly structured, so you don't get you don't get lies when you're trying to find your results. You must ensure that your data is correct in order to extract truthful information from it. And here I have some of the best tools that will help you to clean your data and to ease this phase of the data science project. Modeling is another essential part of the data science project, as here you finally understand the problem that you are working with. You will need to apply different kind of methods, as could be artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, neuronal networks, etc. And this will help you to achieve the final goal, that is to understand how the data, how the business behavior, and to do this you can find a lot of tools on the web. I mostly use Python, as it has already a lot of libraries to implement data science and machine learning, and this facilitates a lot to work with modeling, and also it's easy to learn and easy to apply. Finally, the visualization. As I explained before, one of the core phases of this project is to communicate your results, and most of the time you can do this with a dashboard. There are a lot of software you can use to communicate this idea, these results, and it is helpful that you can show this to a lot of people in a lot of areas, so you don't need to create different reports to different clients. You can create your report as complicated, as simple as you can. Be aware that most of our clients don't have the same expertise as we do, so try to keep it clear and try to keep it always in a visualization explanation. Finally, data science has lately begun to rise among companies, as it works with the most common resource in a business, that is the data. And you can get a lot of information from this data that you most of the time don't use or don't think you can use. And this will help you, this will create an advantage around your market, as you get to understand how your business is behaving and how is the current performance. And finally, data science is a tool that it's aimed to improve the decision making process, as you get information that will help you have more objective decisions that will be more close to the truth and have a fundament in data that you have already prepared, tested, and studied, and this will give a great advantage to any business that implement a data science project.